Good morning, everyone. Happy Palm Sunday. And today is March 28th, and we are doing our wonderful broadcast and our readings for the week of March 28th through April 4th. And hopefully, everyone is doing well today. And I see Mama's on here, Pinky Lee. Hi, Pinky Lee. And welcome. Actually, I see one person. I don't know if both of you are on here, if one was on here or not. So let me just read some of these comments. Hello. Yes, thank you. Yes. So I'm Jade, TheVioletSage, and I'm here every Sunday at 10 a.m. Central Time to bring you the message for the week and to do some free card pulls. And if you could donate, then you get priority and you get to go first. Hey, Pinky. Hey, Pinky, did you ever get to check out that situation with your unwelcome guest in your house? I hope you called somebody on that because I really think there's something that you can do about that. I am well, thank you. We had a wonderful day at the fair yesterday. It was a fantastic turnout. It was really nice, and I did some really wonderful, powerful healing for a couple people, and I thought that made my day. I love it when I can really help people and I can see the difference. It's awesome. I wish a lot of you were in my area because it's really nice to just sit back and get a nice, refreshing healing too. So I did a few readings, made a bunch of sales. My high frequency spray seems to be a big hit. That's awesome. So, still drama. Courts open April 3rd for eviction. Awesome. And you know, the thing is don't just go for the eviction, go for what she owes you. She's one of those people who didn't have a reason to stop paying you because she was collecting. That's the big no-no there. So even though you're not supposed to be able to sue people when it comes to a situation like this, I think the judge would probably make exceptions. So I would go for the gusto. And maybe we can even ask about that. So that would be awesome. All right, so let's see what's coming up for the week here. All right. Yes, I should have had like a little Easter bunny or something on my table, but being I did the fair yesterday, I really have time to prepare for an Easter setting. But Easter is coming, so we will be doing that. All right, slow drama. Oh, yeah. All right, Spirit. Anything you'd like to show us or tell us here for this week of March 28th through April 4th? For all the onlookers today, what is our general reading for the week that best help everyone? Let me pick out the proper two cards. Best help people in their path in life. All right. And I believe this too. We have Angel of Healing. A lot of people are going through healings. Funny that I was talking about the healings first. That the angels have felt your sadness and have shown up today to send you healing. There's a lot of people that are going through a lot of different things. It's weird. It's almost like coming up out of the dark. That people are experiencing great need for change, don't know where to go. They're going through a lot of emotional stuff. That people in their families are going through emotional stuff. It's trying to deal with it all and where to go next because there's a lot of decisions that are to be made very shortly here because the energy is shifting. And you think it would be a positive thing, but it seems like it just really shakes things up sometimes, even more so. A bunch of stuff on my floor over here. It looks like dirt. Weird. Okay. Then we have Angel of Psychic Ability. So don't be surprised if your psychic abilities are really turning on right now or more strong at present. Really pay attention to the dreams. I know a lot of people have been telling me that everybody's dreaming like crazy lately. So your intuitive and psychic abilities are really strong at present. So now if you are looking for direction or time for answers of what you should do, really pay close attention to your dreams or take that time to do that little extra meditation and get out there outside. It's nice enough now. Lean against a tree or do whatever you can, empty out and pose the question. I really believe the answers are going to be there for you now because this is the month. We're stepping into the month of great awakenings. This is what the personal messages that I am getting. All right, Spirit. What else do people need to know for this week, March 28th, 2021 to April 4th? Let me pick the proper 2 cards must help everyone in their path in life. Interesting. All right, well, we have the beast. Like I said before, it's like we're up against the beast, and a lot of times that darn beast is ourselves. We are our worst enemies. Always have been. But it does feel like people may actually be pressuring you now. Like I said, everyone's temperament is a little off kilter because people are waiting for the change and toppled with spring fever and finally being able to get out of the cage. The weather's too nice. No one wants to be locked in. No one wants to have any sort of restraints at all. So people are acting out. But I do feel this is also the big time for change. So people are like, whether it's change of job, change of residence, these sort of things. It feels like every single thing imaginable is in transit right now. So it brings up a lot of hairy things, and you're up against a lot of weird people, or people are not even acting their normal selves, or it's bringing out the selves they really are. But either way, there's just a lot of weird stuff going on. But just make sure that that beast isn't yourself that you're up against, because a lot of times the biggest challenge is you. And then we have the father issues. Now, father issues could actually be some people are like a little upset with God. And also, this is something extra I get because don't forget, I'm also a psychic medium. And then there's people who may be having issues with their father or need to be remembering something that their father taught them that might be really beneficial and helpful now of all times. Even if it was your father was a bad person and treated you horribly, maybe you are up against this in a relationship or something like that. But there's things that you need to tune into where the father is concerned. Some of you may be having issues with fathers of your children or being a father. So just there's just a lot of issues surrounded with the male energy right now. Okay, now on to this. All right. Yeah, I'm gonna do that card afterwards. All right, Spirit. Anything else everyone needs to know for this week of March 28th through April 4th? What is the messages for them? Interesting too. All right, so we have being vigilant. So needing to really stand your ground, make sure people are hearing your voice, and don't give up. Like, don't give up your dreams. If there's things that you're working towards and you know that you need to get done, that you wish to accomplish, get it done. Don't let anybody sway you in a different direction, because it's your choice now. They're giving me a message. I don't know if it's for one person or everyone, but it's like for the last 2 years you've been living for everybody else. So now is the time that what do you feel you need to do? I'm just getting the words freedom. This is the month. This is the year that we're supposed to find your own freedom, work and sing your own song, work to your own tune. And this must be the week to really get it done. All right, Friday. Oh, hi, Pink. I'm just reading now. Pinky, Friday was your birthday. Happy birthday. Oh, you saved me a slice of cake. Awesome. Freeze it real good and send it to me. Or maybe you'll be in the area. That'd be even better yet. All right, then we have iceberg. Iceberg. So, and when they're saying submerged, now there's parts of you that have not risen to the top yet. There's parts of you that you're still hidden inside. And for some of you, I feel that there's parts of you that are hidden inside from yourself. You don't even know what you're capable of. And this COVID thing has been really a great time for people to find out who they are, what they're capable of. If you're stuck inside, a lot of people still worked, but for those who didn't and you felt like you were stuck inside, it helped you to tap into what can I do? What to keep myself occupied? What am I capable of? Do I have any creative talents? What am I good at? What job should I go for next? What would I really like to do? So like all these questions, there are many facets of yourself. So a part of you is still submerged. You didn't really experience the total thaw yet. So I feel that that is still coming up. The freedom message is for you. Yes, Pinky. I can't wait for you to tell me that you really stuck it to this person. Some people really need that cold jolt of reality. Oh boy. I'd love to be there to help you too, because that stuff just burns my butt. I understand how you feel. All right, Spirit. So, another card for a general message for everyone for this week, March 28th through the 4th. Wow. All right, I'm going to go with the first one here because there was too many cards. Let's see. There's two cards, Spirit. All right. Yep, definitely an emotional time indeed. It feels like it, but we also have the leap of faith. Now, these are the cards that I've created myself. So if anybody interested in a deck, please let me know because I know those checks are getting out there. If anybody ever wanted a deck, now is the time. They do come with a card magnifier, and I am looking into companies to make my other 3 decks of cards that will be bigger print. So we have here. Fear is not your friend. Being careful and thinking things through is different. Fear comes in many forms, such as anger, which is caused by the fear of losing something, even yourself. There are only 2 emotions, love and fear. Funny, I was just talking about this morning. So, when you choose love, respect, and faith in yourself and your dreams, things open up. Something is waiting on you so that it can come into your life, but you must make the first step. Even though it may feel like you're stepping off a cliff, have faith as it will open the doors that you desire. You must be diligent as Rome was not built in a day and neither will your dreams. So it does take time to perfect things and bring things around to what it is that you desire, your way of thinking. Um, you know, Creation is a big thing. I mean, even like giving birth, having a child takes 9 months. It doesn't just happen overnight. It happens overnight to get pregnant, but it doesn't happen overnight to come to the full manifestation of what it is that you're creating. So then we have water. So this could be like a really emotional time for a lot of people. A lot of people need to do some releasing. This way you're not manifesting the wrong things into your life. Really need to get a grip on those emotions because remember every thought, word, deed, and feeling really goes out there to the universe and that's what it brings back to you. So you want to make sure that you're putting the right energy out there. So water helps to wash away our cares and concerns and adds an emotional release. Go be near or in water today and anytime you feel like your emotions are on overload. It could be as simple as washing dishes, taking a shower. If you are in need of an intense flushing, shedding of the old, the more movement of the water, the better, as such as the ocean, waterfalls, rushing river, etc. Sometimes it is also as simple as allowing yourself to have a good cry, to release the emotional tide, so that you can live again. Remember, your body is made of mostly water. You may need to rehydrate too, so drink plenty of pure water. All right, that's a lot of good advice there in that card. Aren't these cards awesome? I'm telling you, getting a deck of these cards is like getting a reading from me. So, there's something in there. Oh, when I said don't forget your body is made of mostly water, did anybody ever watch the Star Trek episode where the little thing they caught, this little white being of light they have on a pin in there? It says, ugly bags of mostly water. That's how they address people. So, kind of funny. Hey, Kelly, how are you? Welcome. You made it to the show. So happy. Don't forget to hit the notification bell, like, subscribe, and share. Oh, yeah, she'll get what's due her. But, it does help when you put your foot in there and say, this is what needs to be done. So make sure you're feeding it that energy too, because, enough's enough. We need to take back our power in every way. Very awesome. All right, I'm going to pull a card. Ooh, jump right out. For a stone. And then I'm going to do a couple of my little round cards here. The stone. There's a stone for you. We got tanzanite. So tanzanite is the awesome stone for the week. It's getting rarer by the moment. I think it only comes from Pakistan or something like that. Um, Ready to love again. You've healed from the past enough to open your heart to new love. So a lot of people were hurt. A lot of people have been licking their wounds, and not to mention everybody's been locked indoors. But it feels like the new life, the birthing of everything. New people are just waiting for us all right around the corner. So for those of you who are looking for a new relationship, or you might even find that person to be your stepping stone that gets you out of a relationship or a situation that you're in, or someone that actually just makes you feel really good about yourself and opens you up to make you realize that what you've been dealing with isn't for you, that there is life outside of what you've been experiencing, and it's not always being stuck in the situation that you're in. So that is awesome. And what I do with the stones, I always ask Google what they say about the stone. What are the metaphysical properties of tanzanite?
According to Charms of Light, tanzanite stimulates the throat chakra, third eye chakra, and crown chakra. It activates our psychic abilities and vibratory rate, facilitating communication with the higher spiritual dimensions. Tanzanite is a stone of transformation that can help dissolve old patterns of disease and karma.
Ooh, that's powerful. Dissolves pattern of karma. That's one thing that sticks out at me. So a lot of people I've been finding that I've been talking to lately have been needing to release the old ancestral debts that have been hanging on to us, that have been blocking our way to success. It's like I've done everything imaginable, even positive thought, and nothing's moving. Sometimes it's this, there's old blocks that have been put in your way, either by you or uh, past soulmates, things of this sort. So, saying I remove all ancestral blocks to my divinely given good are very helpful. Also, the throat chakra. A lot of people really need to speak up and say what they need to say, what you're willing to accept in life or in your relationship or even at work or what have you, or people trying to screw you over in contracts or whatever it may be. You really need to stand your ground, because this is the only way you're going to make the shift to the positive. It's the only way you're going to take back your life. So this is what a lot of people have to do right now. So we only got 2 more cards left here, and I'll pull a trinket. Right, Spirit, what else does everyone need to know for this week? There's a lot of powerful information here this week. The major transformation month coming up here. Actually, we've already been in one, but I think it's the realizations that happened this month. I think this coming month is the doing, getting it done, and actually starting to experience the freedom that we all deserve. All right. Yes, speak up, Pinky. Speak up. Yes, Pinky, definitely. This is there for you. I would have made that phone call long ago. All right, Spirit. What do people need to know for this month of this week of March 28th through April 4th? Don't forget, even though I'm giving it the week, this might be something that you're actually working on for the whole entire month. But this week may be what you germinates it, what you need to start doing. All right. One more card. Come on. One more. All right. Way more than 2 cards came out on this one. They were all sticking out at me. So you got 4 cards here. We got the bridge. Now, the bridge between this side and the other side is open. The bridge between the light and the dark. You need to bridge parts of your soul and your spirit to the other realms and to this one in order to get things done. You need to ask your guides, guardians, and angels for help. You also have to extend a lending hand, maybe to get the lending hand that you need. Then this is just for some of you. And then we have the tear. So it does feel like a lot of people are shedding. A lot of shedding the old ways is never easy for a lot of people. It's just, you get used to something. Even if it's bad, you're still used to it. It's like amputating a gangrene arm. You know it's not going to do you any good anymore, but it was still a part of you, and you're going to feel it. but what needs to be done to bring you to your higher self and the higher outcome is what's best. And interesting that we have the Father card again. So we got the Father again. So I'm definitely thinking, I mean, if you look at this, this is very like nature oriented. So really needing to connect for some guidance, really needing to get it down to the seat of the soul of the situation. Maybe something has happened to you as a child that made you to instill those beliefs, or maybe things that have held you back, or someone always telling you, you can't do that, or you're a woman and you can't do that, or the son, yeah, do whatever you want, you can treat people however you want to, or someone being extremely difficult on you, or telling you, oh no, yeah, you can't be a musician, that's just a hippie thing, it's not going to get you anywhere. People trying to stifle you from being who you really needed to be, or maybe you're just too hard on yourself and you're not allowing yourself to be who you truly are. There's just so many aspects of the Father. You're not almost impossible to cover them all, really. And then we have the Warrior card. So you need to be the warrior to get things done. This is a really powerful reading, everyone. There's so much in here, and knowing some of you personally the way I do, I know that this has got to speak volumes. So the warrior, it's big. You need to get things done. You need to rise this kundalini energy. You need to be aware of the people who are foe, not friend. You need to do your life force. What is going to make your soul sing? What's going to bring you to your higher good and happiness? This is what you need to focus on right now. And then we're going to pull a trinket, one or two trinkets, Spirit, for everyone, all the onlookers. Oh, all right. We got 3 again. Nothing I'm thinking of today is happening. Spirit is doing what they want, which is good. We know they're listening. All right. First, we have needing to break down those old foundations so you can build new ones. New life is upon you, and the only way it can come in is if you break down the old. Have to shed the skin, shedding the skins of the snake, too. So shedding the old so the new can come in. And many of you have already started the transformation and are finishing up. You're going to start experiencing what the new life has in store for you, which is really awesome. And the transformation is upon you right now and has been. So maybe some of you haven't even come to the realization, or maybe you just keep trying to avoid it, putting it on the back burner, but it's there. It's in your face, ready to be utilized. And then we have Amor, the love, the love. We have the love. So we have our love. Love is coming in. Love's going to be big for this month. New transitions, new relationships, maybe new additions to your family, but things that you adore and you love. This is what your focus should be, and this is what should be coming into your life. How awesome is that? Yes, yes, it is powerful reading. There's a lots of information here. All right, I am to the portion where I will go ahead and accept some questions. And if you make a donation, you get to go first every Sunday. And matter of fact, let me go ahead and put that banner up there. Let's see, I'm going to do the every Sunday one. So every Sunday, I offer the 10 minutes for $10. So let me know if you donated and what app that you use so I can check on it, because we've had people, pull the little naughty tricks that they shouldn't have. And if you don't want the reading done live here, we could always do it in private later. And we do accept donations. So I'm just going to leave that Sunday thing up there for a minute, and then I will go ahead and actually, I'm probably going to need to go ahead and put up that where to send donations to. You can send it to TheVioletSage at AOL.com, or using the number 608-477-2192. And then you can send it through PayPal, Square, Google Pay, Cash App. And Cash App, you can make it easy on yourself. Use the $, the Violet Sage, when Zilly is connected to your bank accounts. All right. So I am ready for your questions here as soon as I put all my little trinkets away. Yeah. I have a feeling that this weekly reading just spoke volumes to so many people, actually. How many questions can you have? All right, after that. But let's get some more specific for you. All right. Putting all my cards back in their piles here. Hello, Georgie Borge. While everyone's formulating a question, I'm just going to go cover my dog before she cries at me again. All right, I'm going to move some of these cards off my desk here because I have too many cards up here. Come tumbling down on me. All right, so for Pinky, Raymond visited me yesterday. What did he want? Okay, who is Raymond? I mean, was this in a dream state or in reality? Or, like, give me a little more information to go on so I know which avenue I'm focusing on here. Moving my cards. I know it takes like 30 seconds for me to get answers. So if you wonder why I don't answer you right away, a lot of times it goes on a 30-second delay. So just to let you know. All right. The real visit, your son. Okay. All right, Mom, I gotcha. Okay. So I'll put this up here. Raymond visited me yesterday. What did he want? What did Raymond want, Pinky? Just gonna ask Spirit, so let me just tune in for a minute. I don't know. They're actually showing me a bird standing on your hand, and it feels kind of like a dove, like it's a white bird, like it's, I don't know why, it's like an offering of peace, or maybe he's trying to sweeten the pot for maybe a favor. I got the tree. I do believe it's something to do with family. There's a possibility he may have wanted to invite you to something because it feels like they're saying to make your presence known. So to me, that would mean like maybe inviting you to show up for something. Interesting. So let me just, which deck should I pull a card on for this? What did a Raymond want with Pinky? All right. So I do feel that there may be an ulterior motive to it, even though, hey, we're invite her, we haven't really maybe talked to her in a while or done anything. You can't ask her something if you haven't been around, people are that way. Because I'm getting the Moon card, which is a deception card. And also, it's kind of emotional. So I think there's really a mixed bag of stuff in there. So I'm not saying it's all, that way. But there's definitely something going on beneath the surface. So he may not be telling you the whole truth about something. So if there is a favor involved, I don't think you're really getting the full picture. Interesting. Let's see. Yeah, you felt in the motive. He did invite you to lunch. Well, I invite you to lunch. Say, oh yeah, by the way, I was wondering. Yeah, all right. So I'm gonna pull one more card. One of my cards are right, Spirit. What should she do about this, or what does she need to know about this invite here? All right, you've already been getting the screws from one end of the spectrum. So I got the air card for you in the deck that I made here. And it's air is vital to our existence, and we simply cannot live without it. if you are feeling unwell, breathe the air in deeply as it holds the oxygen that your blood and body needs to survive and heal itself. Air also gives you the value of feeling of flight, to soar your dreams into reality. It's like daydreaming, feeling the air beneath your wings. Be inspired. Stand in the wind, breathe deeply, and then know you are capable of so many things and there are so many dreams that can be created by you. It's time to fly. So, for you personally, I feel like there's a lot of change in the air. I think you just need to do some meditation and really focus on all the positive things that can come from things, and including even standing your ground seems to be big for you right now. And let me go ahead and pull a trinket here. Trinket for Pinky. What does Pinky need to know? Oh, you got, wow. You got exactly what the message was today. You got the building new foundations, tearing down the old to make way for the new. And it seems like you've already maybe decided on a course of action, which I think you have, and I think the outcome's going to be really good. So don't give up on it. Don't feel like you're pressuring people or whatever, but it just feels like you need to stand your ground. Break down things that don't work anymore. Break down those barriers to disguise, that sort of thing as well. Seems to be another personal message for you. I hope that's helped you some. So be prepared. Might seem like a good idea, but with that, those two deception cards, like I say, he probably found a way to make it sound really good and tempting, and like there's no chance involved at all, but there is. So be aware. Okay. You're welcome, Pinky. All right. So, not sure where Barb is today. I know I tried talking to her over the weekend. Well, texting her. Here's a reading on Casey, darling. Give it back. Monday, still no price. Yeah, she said she's prepared for whatever. Even though I'm very disappointed in my own family right now, and that meaning my stepsister, cousin, whatever you want to call her. Definitely, you treat people how you wish to be treated, and if you know you're being bad, and you expect people to tell you like it is, just like you expect to be able to tell other people like it is, right? Some people can't handle it, but they can only dish it out, and that's just like a real serious issue. And I have a real hard time with that. I spent my life bending over backwards, losing jobs, over sand on my ground, all kinds of things. I'm not going to change now. I'm going to be the honest person I am. If I like people to help me and not charge me an arm and a leg, then I'm not going to do that to them. So I'll offer trades, do whatever I can to help out, especially if they're my family or friend. All right, so what does Barb need to know? Does Casey, darling? All right, I'm gonna ask Spirit if there's anything they want to tell me, and I'll pull a couple cards. Ugh, I know this is a really hard one, considering knowing the two people involved. Oh, Barb's gonna need to stand her ground. It may be the last time they talk, but whatever it takes. Let's see. She'll probably contact her today, but my goodness, it might take to like up to 8 o'clock at night or something for her to hear from her exactly what time. And I'm getting a number 3, so I don't know if that means like by 3 p.m. or something like that tomorrow that she would have to pick her up. She'll probably tell her at 8 o'clock, but maybe it really won't be till 3. I'm not sure what's up with that. No, unless we're talking like 300 or more. All right, Spirit. Should you tell me about Barbara and issues with Casey and Darlene? Well, that was a perfect card. God of conflict resolution. You are being encouraged to walk away from a current conflict. So, I think even if she doesn't want to say anything to her, She can go ahead and do it. She can give her the look that she needs to give her so she gets the idea and the main hint. And I've done whatever I could, and I did not get any response from anybody out that way. Um, if anybody knows anyone in the New Jersey area that is willing to foster or dog sit for a while, it would be greatly appreciated. Please notify me. Um, but yes, maybe it's. I think she should say a little something to her, but I think it shouldn't be as like an argument type thing because it's just gonna make shit really ugly. All right, let's see what else for Barbara. This Casey conflict. She needs to go ground first. Maybe go refresh herself before and after the situation. And she'll be good at that. Go to the shore. An idea connected to imagination, creativity, and nature is coming your way. So this is for Barb. And maybe there's a better way. I think she really needs to go out and pray about it. She really needs to ground to really communicate. Um, Got to go a little deeper than maybe what she's been doing. I don't know if she's been praying about it, but I hope so. Maybe asking other people to pray. I have covered you twice now. Remember when you walked me? My dog's crying at me because she wants to be covered again. All right, one more card, Freya. I'll cover you, and it will be the last time. If you've seen the look she's giving me, it's like, come on, Mom. Angel Vision. Someone is not revealing a part of the story. Yeah, no duh. Trust your feelings over what others say. So, uh, she needs to trust what she feels about the situation. Clearly, I know she's very connected, and obviously she's not getting the full thing, but she's smart. She's already figuring it out, and we know that. Oh, Vicky. She'll get the mobile home. Will she get the mobile home? Is she interested? All right, let's see. We'll switch this one. All right, give me 1 second. I'm gonna go cover this dog. Blankets everywhere. Everybody's laying on them, under them. Everybody's covered. Children. All right. So, okay. That is a very stressful situation for me too, Mom. I can't believe it. My heart drops just knowing someone I never thought would be that bad turned that way. So if she ever watches it, she'll know how I feel. That's fine. I never say anything about somebody behind their back that I wouldn't say to their face. All right. Will she get the mobile home and she's interested in? There's a really good question. All right, Spirit. Well, Aunt Barb, get that mobile home that she's interested in. All right. We got friendships that she's making new friendships, she's making new contacts, and I think this is where her answer is really going to be that she needs to look elsewhere for input on this matter. And the scales. I think if she says, "Hey, I'll tell you what, I can give you this much in cash," that would be my offer. Or maybe meet halfway in between. I think finagling the situation will do it. Otherwise, person could sit there and wait, or say, "Hey, A, B, and C needs to be done. It's going to cost me A, B, and C. How about if I offer like 1,000, 2,000 less? This way, it'll maybe come back up to the original price." It's the finagling thing. I think this is because it's weighing it out. I don't think. I mean, I know her situation, but I don't know the condition of the place, and it's almost like the point of the matter right now. But the dog is the one that suffers, and that's what really burns my butt right now. Oh, they're they're taken care of now. All right. Well, I'm gonna pull one more card on this. All right, Spirit. Will she get the trailer that she's interested in? I already did. The trailer, the trailer, the trailer. Well, my Aunt Barb get that trailer. What do you see coming of this? Of course, probably the one down by the water that she wanted. I don't know if that's the one that she was interested in or what the situation is there. But I think if she does that communication like she needs to, maybe that meditation, maybe going down on the beach and really praying for relief, especially where um, Casey is concerned, I think it's going to come. And I haven't even seen that card before. Shaman, ancient healing wisdom. So maybe doing some healing prayers. If she can listen to this and write this down, maybe I'll send her the prayer. It eases problems with others, and maybe it will help to open her mind, the other one's mind, to come around to the realization of what she's really pulling and doing. There's a prayer that's used that helps to ease problems with others, and it's always guaranteed to work. But on what level and how fast? Usually it works very, very quickly, like within a day or just maybe a little more, depending on how intense the situation is and how many times you say the prayer. It's dear Lord of love and light, Mother, Father, God, I pray that you would rain down upon me and that person's name 100,000,000,000,000 dewdrops of white light and love. And I pray that you would forgive whatever in me causes that person's name to feel apprehensive or feel that they need to treat me this way or be cruel or whatever the issue is. And I pray that you would rain down upon me and that person 100,000,000,000,000 dewdrops of white light, love, compassion. You could say whatever you think would help, like open their mind and their heart to the real situation, help them to be able to feel my side of the story, whatever you think would help. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Amen. So, if you say that, this is a very powerful prayer. Some person came and visited me one time at one of my fairs, and he sat down with lunch with me just because he says, I was told I need to come and share something with you. I never met this man before in my life. No one sent him to me but God. And I've used that ever since, and it always does work. He was right. It works. To what degree? No one knows. Oh, good. Thank you. Please send her the prayer today. She went to church. Cool. Good, good, good. Yes. Hmm. All right. So, hi, Pinky. Hey, Vicky. I'm fine. Been away from social media. You know, Vicky, sometimes we definitely need to do that. It's nice. I like to. What's is the trailers? That's what's nice. You know, it may be worth the money. It's just burns my butt about that. And if she ends up paying that, I'm going to have a little discussion with somebody, and maybe the last time I talk to her because it's wrong. On so many levels, it's wrong, and I cannot believe she cannot see that with absolute clarity that it's wrong. She would not want somebody doing that to her. I know that for a fact. Sorry, I get like really upset over that situation. And there's a dog in need out there, and my aunt has given up her trailer that she bought and put thousands of dollars of upgrades and everything into to a trail in a trailer park, which nobody likes the people who run it, so hard to even sell it, for a rescue dog that's not even hers yet. So, she's going through a lot to save this dog's life so this dog doesn't have to suffer and go back to where it came from. And then someone else comes in who's supposed to be a lover of dogs and just starts trying to take advantage of the situation monetarily, like excessive monetarily, not just, I understand people watch dogs. That's not even a part of it. There's a lot of aspects I shouldn't talk about on here, so I won't. But it's very frustrating to me, especially when animals are concerned, and especially coming from one animal lover to another. I'm very not happy with it. Not happy that people are so mean at such a time when everybody really needs each other right now. They need that sympathetic person, especially when they're related to you or you're close or they're your friend or whatever. Even strangers really need your help when you can give it. And with measured generosity, nobody should be taken advantage of at all, of course, for sure, because that's wrong too. But anyway, that's where I am with that. All right, so everything be okay for you, Vicky? All right, what do you mean by that? hmm. You want me to say that prayer again, Pinky? All right. So, Vicky, fine tune your question. Send it to me again. And I'll go ahead and answer that for you. In the meantime, I'll say that prayer again. So, that prayer, Pinky, is Dear Lord of Love and Light, Mother, Father, God, I pray that you would rain down upon me and that person's name 100 million billion dewdrops of white light and love. And I pray that you would forgive whatever in me that causes that person to be um, so cold hearted or so close minded or cold and calculate, whatever it is that they're doing. And then I ask that you would rain down upon me and that person's name 100 million billion dewdrops of white light, love, true compassion, understanding, opening their mind, opening their heart, whatever you think that would really help the solution. So you're being humble when you're doing this prayer because there's something in you that maybe they don't like. It could be a reflection of themselves that makes them do stupid things like that. So it's kind of with that in mind. And I ask that you would rain down upon me and this person 100 million billion dewdrops of white light, love, true understanding, compassion. And I think that's where I ended it. I said it so many times I'm confused of what section. All right, so let me say it again. Dear Lord of Love and Light, Mother, Father, God, I ask that you would rain down upon me in this person's name 100 million billion dewdrops of white light and love. And I pray that you would forgive whatever in me that causes this person to blah, blah, blah. So I ask that you would rain down upon me and this person 100 million billion dewdrops of white light and love, understanding, true compassion, open minded, open heartedness. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So may it ever be. Amen. So, like that. All right. Hopefully that has been helpful. All right. Yes, yes, donate, donate. Please donate. They're really helpful. It costs me to bring these to you. I need people to share, like, and subscribe. Subscribing is important. Ring the notification bell. Until I reach at least 1,000 people, I think I'm supposed to accomplish that in 1 year to make it happen. I'm not really sure. I'll fine tuning of it. But I don't get paid for doing this unless you guys pay me because I don't have enough followers yet. So that's why it's important you need to subscribe. Help me out like I'm helping you. We'll all be happy. Okay, Vicky, I still did not get your fine-tuned question. Are you still here with us? Will everything be okay for you? And I'll just pull a couple. I'll pull a couple cards on that just to see what they say. All right. Since I did not, and hopefully, if you got kicked off for some reason, you're not seeing this, you'll be able to play it back and see it. So for Vicky Spirit, will everything be okay for her? I gotta pull two cards. I'll pull them, show you them at the same time. For Vicky Spirit, what? Mm. All right. You did not get a definite answer because I think there's some shifting. There's some rebuilding of yourself that needs to take place. We have Goddess of Oneness. Someone you love is thinking fondly of you at the moment. And I do feel that you're getting infusions of energy that helps you along your path, whether it's ancestors on the other side, people on this side, and also you got the DNA, so the karma. There's a lot of karma you're working through right now, which is probably the reason behind other things that are happening, but things are shifting. You need to make some changes, and I feel some changes are already coming about, but they're on a really deep level. So you're one of those people that probably need to do that prayer about any ancestral blocks to your divinely given good are now dissolved here forth and forward. That you feel that you have fulfilled your karmic debt to anyone in the past. You've recognized that there's blocks coming from that area and you're ready to move forward and grow now. You no longer need these ancestral blocks and that you want them removed. I think that this will be helpful for you. And then you got the clouds, you got the shape shifting. So you yourself are shape shifting, and sometimes it's a hard time when you do stuff like that. I do feel things are going to come around, but maybe not in the time frame you're expecting or wanting them in. Sorry. All right, let me see. I'm gonna pull one of these cards for you. All right, for Vicky Spirit, what does Vicky need to know? And is everything going to be all right for Vicky? Look at that card. All right, you got the don't give up. So again, I just think that it's time for all this shifting and changing that's happening with you. And that's what you're going through right now. So it says feeling overwhelmed and stressed, things not working out as planned, and feeling like you are at the end of your rope. There is a key called positive thinking. Use this technique every time that you catch yourself speaking negative of yourself or anything or anyone. Say cancel, 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 and then replace the negative with a positive. This will teach you to catch yourself and instill a positive habit that can change the course of your life for the better. You have you have to make this a daily routine. And once all the negative boomerangs are all used up, the positive boomerangs is what will be left. So don't give up right before the miracle occurs. Be patient and resilient and think positive. I'm telling you, this is an awesome deck. This is one of the decks that I created, and they are for sale for $20. They come in a hard plastic case with a card magnifier and in a fox velvet pouch. Or you can actually pick a purple or beige jute pouch. So that's for you. I hope that has helped for you today, Vicky. Hope you're with us and was watching. All right. That's spot on. Awesome. You were giving up. No, don't give up. It's just you're shifting. Um Making transformations, and any change in life is hard and a lot of times uncomfortable, if not so much hard. But you have to find those reasons to enjoy life. Start picking out things that will lift your energy, listening to peppy music, catching yourself in the negative thoughts, because you're you, particularly too, we all are, but you are a very powerful person. Your energy really gets heard and strong out there, but your karmic debt might have been just as strong. So, um, try to do those prayers where you're undoing any old karmic debt, especially if you feel that you've really worked on the value of your life. So that, the time is done. Yeah, energies are crazy right now. Everybody's going through these weird transformations and transitions. You are correct. So, all right. If you want, we have time for more questions. I'm going to be doing another contest drawing, but I'm just not sure what the date will be because I like to give it a good month so enough people can get in and do donations. Oh, awesome, Auntie. I will. I'll text it to you too. I'll text you that prayer. And for some reason I thought I sent you that once before, but maybe not. Well, yeah. You have to let me know what all comes of it. You have to look back because I did another little reading for you too in there. All right. I'm glad you were able to get on and join us. Please read what I posted above, Jade, to get a better understanding. Uh, please read what I posted. Okay. She has lived in the house for years and thinks that she is entitled. She is not family. Oh, I see. Yeah, that doesn't entitle her, especially if it's not hers anymore. And the judge is going to tell her that too. It's like, well, did you put that in writing that you plan to stay there for free? Was that a part of the contract? If no, then you didn't have a right to do that. Period. um, she's not entitled to screw somebody else over. It's not her family. You owe her nothing, especially if you purchased that place. That is yours. And if you didn't make an agreement with her, you could say, yeah, all right, I'll let you stay here at a discounted rate, maybe, but you still have to pay to be here. I paid you for the property. If that's not a part of the contract, then she doesn't have a right. Period. You're welcome. Let me know how it goes, please. I'll be staying tuned, watching my phone. We had this awesome little thing going on, not downtown, but we had this little like mini mall, and my favorite pet rescue has an Easter bunny, a person dressed as an Easter bunny down there, and they are doing pet photo selfies with this Easter bunny, person dressed up for donations to help their cause. So I got to make sure I do a showing and get down there and bring all of our babies and get their pictures taken. And Freya always dresses up. I was going to open a page just for Freya because every holiday she dresses up and she does cute little poses. My dog is such a poser. Anyway, I'm going to dress her up in her little Easter dress and we're going to go down there and get some pictures. You inherited the house. Well, that's still your house. And if you didn't make a contract with her that she can stay or for free or whatever, I mean, you must have had some sort of contract between the two of you. And if you didn't, shame on you. You need to make sure there's a contract. But at this point, yeah, I think that she pushed her hand a little too far and she probably needs to go find out what it's like somewhere else since she was such a jerk. And if she feels bad enough, maybe she'll offer to make right on it. No, let me stay here so I don't have to move. It's like, well, then you're going to pay me X amount of money every month. And you have, I don't know, 3 months, 6 months to pay it in full, what she owes you. Meantime, at least she'll be getting normal rent and what she owes you in back pay. So hopefully there was a contract, a verbal contract. Shame on you, Pinky. No, never trust. Now you have learned a very valuable lesson. Never trust anyone. And I'm going to say this, it's bad to say sometimes, but we've all learned that one recently this past week, especially family. Verbal contracts are not a good thing. I mean, they're still binding. They really are. But now it's going to be your word against hers. And I still think, I really do, because I think we did pull cards on that once before, that the judge is going to believe you and go in your favor. You inherited the house, but it doesn't mean you don't have to inherit it. Like, if you had a 1 year contract with the person where they had a lease, an agreement or something, usually you have to honor 1 year or fulfill their contract, which is usually always 1 year, an application for occupancy. So anything beyond that, you know, I think, judge is going to say, hey, well, when did she get this place and when did you move in? And, what was it, only 3 months left? Then after that, you were supposed to abide by that verbal contract. You're lucky. Oh, goodness. I'm just going to, will Pinky win this with her? Angel of Families. Angel of Expression. Speak your truth and express yourself clearly. So, I think you need to tell her, you're not entitled. I was nice enough to let you stay on a verbal contract. And you will be made to pay for this. So you have a chance, one last chance before I take you to court. You start paying now, or you're out of here altogether. So think about that one. So, sometimes you're giving her a chance to come clean and start paying, or you're going to show her the highway. Either way, she better start saving her money. Okay. Well, we have done our hour. I will see you all next Sunday. I just want to check because I have some fairs booked, but I don't don't have one next Sunday, so we're good. But next Sunday is Easter Sunday. I don't know who all goes to church here on Easter, if they do or whatever, but you can always check back and see what the message is for the week because I'm still going to do it. Maybe I'll do like a little information thing on here too about Easter and the real meaning of Easter. And I'll probably post that on my Facebook pages as well. And we will see you next week. She has millions, Jade. Really? Oh, then what the hell? She definitely needs to be paying you. Bow wow. So many problems. Is there a full moon? Actually, yes, Barb. You know what? I think the full moon is today. I'm pretty sure. Of course, it's not in this book on my calendar, I don't think. So give me 1 second. I have a moon calendar over here. Let me check about the full moon, people. Hang on. I'm only a few steps away. Yep. 2:48 p.m. today, and the color for the day is amber. Woo-hoo. So I don't know if it's Eastern time or Central time, but 2:48 today is the full moon, and the color is amber. So if you're feeling drawn to wear yellow or gold or amber today, that might be why. That is part of the Wiccan calendar. They're really good at all the technical stuff about the moon cycles. Yeah, that ought to really raise tensions a little, huh? You jealous? She, she's jealous. You're jealous. Yeah, she's got all this money. She really wanted to stay there, so I don't have to let you stay. Especially when you're taking advantage of the situation, you're proving yourself not to be an upstanding, trustworthy person that I even want in my household. So think about that one. Yeah, full moons. They can really raise some hairs. And boy, there's been some interesting stuff that happened yesterday. So, yeah, that's right. I forgot. I had to do some like major manifesting. There's a labyrinth up the street from me. I go up there and I do some manifesting. I've been saying some prayers for you, Barb. Saying prayers for a lot of people lately. And yes, have a wonderful weekend, everyone. And if I don't see you next Sunday, happy Easter. Go do some rituals today, especially with the full moon coming. And actually, I'm going to do one more thing before I hang up, since it's the full moon. Before I hang up, before we sign off, I'm going to give you the ritual for today. All right, give me 1 minute to get my moon book. I see it right from here. Hold on. Okay, so let me tell you, and I'll put it on the screen too. So if you have to like freeze frame it, you can do that. So let's see, we are March. This is Moon in Libra. A full moon that occurs between March. I'm going to put this in the screen here so you can see it too. All right. The full moon that occurs between March 21st and April 20th will be in Libra. This moon is good for promoting justice and fairness. Check it out, people. Say prayers for this. Aiding arbitration and conciliation, resolving breaches and enabling relationships to go smoothly. Well, there's a little rough road ahead there. Partnerships or legal matters, bonds of love, where love's coming into this month. Helping people air their differences. Well, I know quite a few people need to do that, right? And find agreement. Creating tact, diplomacy, and balance. Healing of the kidneys. So with this, the ritual to this is lighting a blue candle, a light blue candle. And if you don't have one, white is a good overall thing to burn. And I always say use the little tea lights because when you're doing ritual, you want the candle to burn out. You don't want to blow it out because when you blow it out, there goes all the wishes and the manifestations you did along with it. So light a blue candle, burn incense or oil of rose or geranium, and say, Moon in Libra, fair to see, bring balance, peace, and love to me. Complete this with words of your own choosing, like you're manifesting all these things over here, and anything else that you wish to bring into your life. Choosing specific words to your cause, and finish off by repeating the rhyme 3 times. Moon in Libra, fair to see, bring balance, peace, and love to me. And if you can see the full moon, it's great when you're doing it and you're outside with the full moon. I light a candle and bring it out there. Sometimes I'll do all my stones and my crystals, give them a nice salt bath out in the moonlight. But this is what you want to do. This is our moon in Libra, moon magic. So freeze frame that. Hopefully it's not blurry. I'm trying to make it so it's not. And use that for the moon magic today. It'll really help everyone. I know I'm going to get to that because so many people need it. Know if you are in need, and especially my family, I will be praying for you all. You are welcome. Thank you so much. You're welcome, Auntie Barb. My mind and my heart's wrapped up in that situation over there. I know you know it is. Okay. What are we? Uh-huh. Palm Sunday. Happy Palm Sunday, everyone. And don't forget to do your manifesting, light those candles, go out and buy some tea lights if you don't have any. And sometimes you can find the tea lights in a bunch of different colors, or you can even contact like Scentsy or something. They probably have them too. Full moon from the new moon to the full moon is when you should be focusing on bringing things into your life that you would wish for. And from the day after the full moon till the time it goes out to the new moon is lighting a black candle and focusing on things that you wish to shed or get rid of in your life. Okay. Hopefully that has been of help. Much love and light to you all. And I'm going to say happy Easter for those of you who can't join me next week. But hopefully you'll be able to tune into the broadcast. Don't forget to share, like, subscribe, donate if you can. And sharing, just subscribing, hitting the notification bell if you didn't already. But I think everybody here has already done that. But for any new people that will be watching this, please subscribe. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Many blessings to you all. Happy spring. Bye-bye.